Hello everyone, my name is Tony Whitburn and welcome to another Deftones reaction. I had a big debate with myself about which Deftones album should I react next, and I reached for the conclusion that going chronologically is the best way to go. I know I haven't reacted to Adrenaline, but I'm talking about the two most requested Deftones reactions here in my channel. So today we're doing the self-titled. Yes, next time we'll be having Saturday Night Rest, but today is for the fourth and self-titled album, which some people have told me is the most atmospheric and the darkest Deftones album. And judging by the cover, they did change something here. So I have no idea what I'm diving into, but that's exactly why we are here. Alright, enough talking, let's just go for it. Remember to stay up to the end for the review. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, they did change something here. Those chords are beautiful, but it kinda sounds like grunge. Oh! Oh! I just love Gino's screams over a beautiful instrumental. Wow. That was unexpected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Those polyrhythms are undecipherable, at least by the moment. I know he's screaming his lungs out, but I'm enjoying that instrumental so much. This is a kind of beautiful atmosphere I like. Yep, that was beautiful. My man, I'm liking this record already. Oh shit! Talking about polyrhythms. Those shivers. No, seriously, that riff alone makes me want to buy a neck string. She's good rolls. Man, I miss him so much. Wow. Everything is so crazy in this part. Oh my god. Man. I don't know if it's the darkest, I'm sorry, or just the heaviest, because this hits very heavy. I can't believe I'm speechless so early. Oh. Now, this is the kind of songs where you can tell the Cocteau Twins influences, the shoegaze influences, the Cure influences. Just listen to that, it's beautiful. I don't think I can say this is my favorite so far because I've loved the songs I've heard in the record and there's still a long way to go, but damn if I like that one. Oh, now we're on the cool side of Deftones. Yeah, those melodies, those strange melodies, are the product of a lot of shoegaze and dream pop indeed. Now that I think about it, I'm dying to hear a Deftones cover by a dream pop or shoegaze band. Man, that would be so interesting. You just can feel that strain in his vocal cords. But that's what makes Deftones what it is. Yeah, another banger. So, we're on that side now. You know, I've reached for the conclusion that Deftones songs are 50% music and 50% mood. And such a mood. What a ride. Those little background details. You just can't picture Deftones without Frank. You gotta appreciate that man's work. Yeah, you really gotta. I'm so glad I didn't listen to that with headphones. Yeah, very wrong. Out of all of the Deftones songs I've heard, this is the first one when I think Chino is going legitimately insane. And I hope he didn't record this song in one take. That would be permanent damage. I know that's a fade out, but it went crazier and crazier. For a moment I had a Metallica vibe here. Nah, never mind. This kinda reminds me to Around the Fur. Yeah, to that song Mascara. Exactly that. How do they get a super heavy riff out of 2 chords? This sounds both epic and scary, and I love it. Oh, beautiful note placement. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That bending. What? A 5-minute song. Man, I felt it like 2. I'm getting a heavy 9 Inch Nails vibe here. Remember, just a couple minutes ago I told you we were on that side of Deftones? Here we are again. This is the kind of music you would play in a BDSM dungeon. I bet somebody already did it. boy, this must be Google's favorite song. So digital, but so hot at the same time. Back to the heaviness and the dissonance. Oh, ho, ho. And back to the coolness. Oh! Oh. Not gonna lie, I was getting bored until this happened. But don't worry, just with this song, still love the rest of the album. Yeah, that's a beautiful piano, but I wouldn't get so comfortable. That's just so beautiful. Yeah, I don't think the van is going to explode in this one, but no complaints. I think this is what I needed. After all that distortion and heaviness, this just fits like a ring to the finger. I know Chino doesn't tell stories per se, but the picture he's painting here is like the calm after a natural disaster. Jesus, I can't believe this isn't the closing track. That was just so beautiful and touching. One last banger. That drumming is so complex. You can tell they were going toward a very different direction since this record. Yep, an epic finale. Deftones self-titled, ladies and gentlemen. One thing I love about Deftones is how none of their albums sound the same, but they all have their essence. I think I made a good choice listening to White Pony first, but now that I've heard it, the self-titled record might as well be the ultimate starting point if you wanna get into Deftones. Everything is on this record. The aggressiveness, the subtleness, the sexuality, the danger, and is presented to us in a collection of songs that allow us to listen Deftones at their purest. I know this record is kind of unorthodox, but that really shows where the band was moving on to, and that also led us to another thing that caught my attention, the use of complex dynamics and harmonies. For example, the polyrhythmical riffage of Pins and Needles, which might as well be my favorite on the record. When compared to later records, you can tell the complexity started here. And of course we have some odd signature times in White Pony, but this is the point when they really threw themselves into the mindset of fuck it, we're not just another metal band, let's do things our way. This record is atmospheric, yes, but I wouldn't call it their most. That's maybe for Koi no Jokan. What this record is, as I mentioned before, is their heaviest, at least that I've heard so far. With the exception of Anniversary of an Uninteresting Event, the band seems to push more and more on each song. The riffs on this record sound pretty acid to say the least, and some songs even sound like a heavier version of those in White Pony. For example, When Girls Telephone Voice, which might as well is a crazier version of Elite. Maybe that's why some people find hard to get into this record, because it's not as digestible as the previous two can be on the first try. But man, I've heard it 3 times and I already love it. And now I appreciate some details that definitely went under the sun the first time. What I'm trying to say is, when you get into this record, it is very clear that the band was evolving for real, and we, the fans, needed that evolution. Deftones were never a new metal band, and I think this record is the proof of that, as well as one of the many reasons why they are still relevant today. And that was my reaction/review of Deftones self-titled. If you like what you see, you can always subscribe, leave a comment, a like, or just stay up to this point. That's what helps me the most, honestly. My name is Tony Whitburn, and I'll see you in the next one.